Okay, so we've had it a couple minutes for it to cook. We see that the oil is starting to rise. We're going to put in 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. I won't tell you what some people call it. It's not a nice name. But let's just suffice it to say it doesn't smell good all by itself. What it adds to the Thai meal, though, is it's really salty. And it just adds a flavor that it's kind of like when you're making Caesar salad and you try to make the sauce. You try to make the sauce, but you can't because you need anchovy paste. And if you don't have anchovy paste, the Caesar salad does not quite taste right. So you have to have you have to have the fish paste to make everything taste right, the fish sauce. Okay. Okay, so now we've added the coconut milk, and what does it say after that, Colin?
And chicken.
Okay, now we got to put the chicken in. So we're going to put all the little pieces of chicken in. And this looks weird because you almost think you should saute chicken. I always think, because I'm trained in the I like to do like the French way and getting lots of flavor with browning, but you actually boil the chicken in the coconut milk and it really, really tastes nice. Now I got to turn it up a little bit so I can start to heat up. Okay, Colin, what comes next?
Peanuts.
Peanuts, but we have to wait for a little while, right? Doesn't it say?
It says reduce heat to add ground peanuts.
Okay, it says reduce heat to medium-high, and then we're going to let it cook for 1 minute. So there's our 13-minute timer. We'll wait till that says 12. Around that. I probably should let it get up to speed again. Cook. It's not cooking quite fast enough, so we're going to try. Oh, there goes the bubbles. Okay, now once we get this done, we'll add the peanuts. And what's the other thing we have to add? He's good at following directions.
1.5 lime juice.
Oh, okay, so we're going to have to squirt in some lime juice. Now, it should be measured. We should have a fresh lime, but we realized at the last minute we had forgotten to get a fresh lime. And most people, if you're going to cook Thai, you should use lime leaves.
So good.
It does smell good, doesn't it? But it's really hard to get lime leaves unless you live like in a big city center where there's a lot of Thai people that live there. So you can just use lime juice. It's better fresh, and then you use a little bit of the zest from the lime. So you're going to use about half of a lime, juice from half a lime. That's a very handy little pocket you got there. Okay, so see how it's starting to turn white, Col?
Yep.
Come here and look. See, but there's still pieces that are pink. You want to wait till all that starts to look like it's a little bit more cooked. Let's smell. Oh, I love coconut milk.
Okay.
Thai food is so good.
1 minute, so we can put in the peanuts.
Okay, let's let the chicken just cook a little bit more. I want to get it a little bit more up to speed because it's not quite as hot as it should be.
So probably until it says 11.
Oh, and you know what we're going to do as well? We put in the peanuts, but we also put in a little bit of peanut butter because peanut butter helps thicken up the sauce and it really adds a nice flavor. But I don't want to stick the fish sauce in the peanut butter, so we'll do this. That sound good? This is natural peanut butter. No sugar added. Really yummy. Okay, why don't you throw the peanuts on in there, Col?
All of it?
Yep. Throw them all in there. Okay, what else comes next now? I'll let that peanut butter kind of...
Okay, zest ginger.
Oh, okay, so now would you take that tablespoon and get us a tablespoon of the ginger? We're adding and experimenting, and we found that adding ginger and garlic really, don't hurt and make this even more lovely. It is not traditionally in the Thai recipe, so if you don't want it there, you can leave it out, but we like it. So, oh, this looks so pretty. I wish you could smell it. Okay, Col, why don't you add in that ginger? Awesome. And then what else does it say? What's the next thing it says?
Ginger, and then garlic and sugar.
Okay, so now we need
we need to put in the zest.
The lime. So you have to put in half the lime. You want to squirt it in there? I'll tell you when. You start squirting and I'll tell you when. Keep going. And stop. Perfect. Okay, now you will need to get the garlic clove. You can press, right, Col?
Yep.
Okay, good. And we're going to do about that much garlic, okay? And I want you to press it in there and then I'll help you squish it off. Get it right over the pan. Can you get right over the pan? Here, bring your thing over a little bit closer. We're doing a little more off-road. Usually we do it right up on the counter, but tonight Had to use the stovetop, so. Can you do it? Oh my goodness, he's strong. Here, how about I do this? Okay, and then you want to scrape it off with the knife? Go ahead. I'll hold this. You scrape it. Can you do it? Without cutting my knuckles off? Bet you everybody's screaming right now. She's gonna die. Okay, and what does it call for next? Call. Look on the recipe and tell me. Oh, this chicken is starting to look really yummy. Oh, I wish you could smell this. You can get the unsweetened coconut right in your grocery store. Wegmans carries it. The Thai Kitchen is always a good recipe, or is always a good one. Oh, the agave is next. And how much does it call for? You can use regular sugar if you want to, but we like agave because it has a low glycemic index. And
just says,
I'm diabetic. So.
Okay. 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon. So let's use that same. Yep. Come on, bring it over here so everybody can see it. He's new to the cooking show. And you're going to want to do 2 tablespoons. So you put 1 in, and then another one. Now, normal, when you do volcanic agave, you don't have to do, you can do half the amount of sugar that you would. But, oh! It's okay. But this is not the super strong stuff, so we're just going 1 to 1 on it. It's okay, Call. Okay, what's the next thing in the recipe call for?
Gotta put this in the dirty laundry.
Okay, no, honey, don't worry about it.
Put this in the dirty laundry.
Come here. What is the next thing in the recipe? Oh, I love cooking with Colin. Fun!
Stir. Turn heat to high for 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, because now we're going to have to let it cook for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, if you don't like your onions super, crispy, don't put them in right now. I don't happen to like my onions super crispy. I like them to be cooked. So we're going to add them in right now. And I'm just using a white onion. If you want to use a purple onion, that's pretty. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with. Now we're going to put it in there, and we're going to cook it for 8 to 10 minutes on high. You want to stir it a little bit, Col?
Yeah.
Just be careful not to glop it over the sides. Okay, so now we'll be back in about 8 to 10 minutes when it has completely cooked, and we'll show you what it looks like.